Alright, I'm sick and tired of Ravenous Hydra and all of these Pepsi drinking characters. Today, we take back the Rift. Today, we rise against Riot's pro play standards and break the mold. Today, we play Cho'Gath. I always put oregano on my pizza. But let's back up a bit. Cho'Gath used to be known for his jungle prowess back in Season 2 and reigned supreme for most of that season, mainly because he was the only character that can do 1,000 true damage to jungle camps at level 6. And back then, he was mainly played as a raw tank, and those players who built him that way were obviously wrong! He is in fact meant to be played as a burst assassin. Okay, let's break it down. What are Cho'Gath's weaknesses? He's slow as shit, and most of his damage comes from his ult. But in today's day and age, you gotta burst people down before they even have a chance to react. So we're gonna be focusing on your E for this build, since it has a 50% slow that lasts for 1 second. And we're gonna take Hail of Blades to make that slow last longer, giving your enemy less chance to run away. For the actual build, you're gonna take Blade of the Ruined King to steal people's movement speed and for the extra burst on the 3rd auto. Trinity Force to gain even more movement speed from your other items, and the extra Sheen proc on your 1st auto for that extra bit of burst which you're going to need. Boots of Swiftness so that if someone does try to slow you, they fail miserably, and the Cosmic Drive for yet again even more movement speed and the ability power to make your spikes do more than just slow. These items combined give you the necessary movement speed to guarantee any kill you pursue. After that, you can buy a Phantom Dancer for even more movement speed and a Mercurial Scimitar for the cleanse that's going to let you grasp onto the enemy's asshole. With this build, you can really buy Gath your target's defenses. Now you're probably thinking, you're going to be taking up 2/3 of the screen. There's no way the enemy isn't going to see you coming. You fool, you think I hadn't thought of that? You're going to be taking Ghost and the Gust Walker for the extra rocket boost that'll let you catch people by surprise. Because you really don't expect Godzilla to be going at Mach 5 with a sword in one hand and whatever the hell this thing is in the other. Although you might think this build is suboptimal, you'd be Gathly incorrect. You know what the best thing is about feeding in League? You can only go up.
Yeah, true.
You can only go up. Now, how do we play Cho'Gath in this way? Early game Cho sustain is insane with your passive and healing from your pet. I like to stay out for as long as possible, trying to acquire Blade as fast as I can. If you do this effectively, you can get your Blade by level 8, and suddenly your damage just got insane because
Blade is never not going to be broken.
You'll be steamrolling the enemy like a tornado. Because of Cho'Gath's massive size and base movement speed when going full tank, you're easily caught by CC, slows, or just Master Yi being a dickhead as usual. This build is a lot like the last Jurassic World movie, where you're bored for the most part, and then at the end you're finally cheering because the dinosaur is doing something entertaining. Playing Cho'Gath in this way is so funny to do, because when the enemy sees what they just died to, they're all just gonna be like,
"We'll find out who you are, we'll tie your dad up, and we're gonna fucking bomb him!"
I guess you could say you really showed them what you're made of. Please subscribe. Cho's sustain in fights is okay, especially if there's minions around to kill, and with your ult, Trinity, and Cosmic Drive, you'll be surprisingly beefy provided someone on the enemy team hasn't bought a blade, or is just, vain. But on a serious note, Cho'Gath clears really well, he ganks really well, he fights insanely well, and your ult is still gonna be doing like 700 true damage at level 11. And you've never actually seen me die, so how can you even prove that it happens? Alright, get that off the screen. If you want something to spice up your normal games, give this build a shot. It's surprisingly fun when you actually make it work. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I'll see you in the next one then. Bye. My favorite instrument is the banjo.